Hello all you colorful creators. Today we are diving into the book The Box Turtle, written by Vanessa Roeder. I love all the illustrations in this book. The patchwork turtle shells are absolutely precious to me. And this book is super cute. It's about a turtle who was born without a shell. His parents gave him a box and he got made fun of for having a box instead of a shell. So he goes on a hunt for the perfect new shell, and he eventually discovers that the one he had was great as it was. He finds it in the trash. His friends help him fix it up, which creates our inspiration for today, that beautiful shell right there. And let's go ahead and we are going to dive right in. You can find this book and the links down below, or maybe at your local library, which is where we found this one. So we're going to begin by going ahead and cutting out a section of cardboard. Once you get your cardboard cut out, go ahead and grab some green construction paper, and we're going to be using that to create 2 strips and cut those out. These strips are about 2 inches wide, and I cut along those lines, and then I cut those strips in half. Just so you have an idea of what these pieces will be used for, I'm going to go ahead and place them underneath the cardboard so that you can see how we're going to be using them to create the legs of our turtle. But first, we need to round the edges of these strips of paper to give them a more soft feel. Once that's all done, scoot those scraps out of the way and grab the rest of that green piece of paper and your little section of cardboard, and we're going to draw a rough shape for a head of our turtle. Make sure that whenever you cut it out though, that you cut beyond the cardboard so that you have a little bit more area just to glue down. When you place the legs, place them in a staggered fashion, one forward or down further on the page and one up higher on the page, and that will give the illusion of depth of one being in front of the other. Once you have them all placed where you'd like, go ahead and glue them on one at a time so that you can make sure to keep the same placement. Now go ahead and grab a green crayon. We're going to add some details. If you'll notice, I did not glue my box down yet because we're going to be decorating that later. So I just have it sitting there so I can see the placement of my knee joints. I don't want to put them too high and then the box be covering them. I'm also adding these little toe or foot elements too, just to give it an even cuter and softer, more playful feel. Don't forget to add the face elements because that just makes it even more adorable and even more like the character in the book. I'm using a black marker to add the eye, but if you don't have that, I'm sure you could use a black crayon or a black Sharpie or something else. Now I'm just giving some rosy look to those knee joints as well as a rosy cheek on the face. Again, all the things to make it more playful and fun, just like a character in a children's book. Go ahead and move your section of cardboard off to the side, and now it's time to decorate it. I like to put this on the side whenever I decorate because I don't want any of my colors to end up on the turtle section that I worked so hard to create, so that's why I recommend putting it off to the side. I'm using Color paint sticks. If you have not tried these yet, they are amazing. I will have them linked in the comments. They are so great, well worth the money, washable, they dry quickly, and they just layer really well and go on so smoothly so you can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time. Especially great for the classroom or young creators. My box is going to look very similar to the box that we see in the book, but you can decorate yours however you want. There are so many options that you can do with this. Feel free to get creative and just have a lot of fun with it and be very expressive with it. There's no limits, there's no box to stay in this creation. If you don't have paint sticks, I'm sure there's so many other things you could use for this part of the craft. Markers, crayons, regular paint, stickers even. You don't have to stay within the limitations of the supplies that are listed in this video. Just experiment and have fun with it. Now that my box is all decorated, I'm going to go ahead and grab my trusty old school glue and flip that box over, lather it up with lots of glue, and stick it right on top of that turtle. Another fabulous part of those paint sticks is that they dry so fast. I'm already able to push on those, stick that box on without any dry time at all. And they're not smearing, they're not smudging, not getting all over my hands. It's great. But thanks for creating with us today. We hope you enjoy your very own box turtle and that you're able to check out the book. It's super cute. And go ahead and like and subscribe for more books brought to life and more ways to live colorful.